Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 2 of season 2 of Reacher. Last episode, we got a nice little mystery afoot as Reacher and his former squad mates are all seemingly being hunted down, taken out one by one, but the survivors are banding together and I'm sure they'll figure it out. But guys, if you want to see the full length reaction, you check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gives you access as well. It is a watch along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time code so reaction the entire episode. Over there you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind the scenes footage, trying to make it worth your while. So you're going to wait to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. If you enjoy this reaction, at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really does go a long way with helping these videos out. With that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 2, What Happens in Atlantic City. Here we go.
So if someone's coming after the 110, how come they haven't made a run at the three of us yet?
You were in the woods with your family. No one can ever find me, and maybe they just haven't gotten around to Neagley yet.
They were in our hotel rooms.
Yeah, well, there is that.
It's a black sedan across the street, couple houses down. Same one as yesterday.
How you want to play this?
I'm gonna go introduce myself.
Let's go.
Look at this fucking beaut. What's he think he's gonna do?
Oh, god damn. No, he's a Fed, probably. I don't think he was reaching for a gun. Maybe he's tailing him for protection.
Fellas, this was his gun.
Ooh. Yep.
Hey, don't look at me. You did all the work.
Oh, well, what can you expect? So he's keeping tabs on all of them, knowing what's been going on. Obviously, it's been reported to the NYPD before. They're taking point on the case. So he's probably tailing the people he can get his eyes on just to see if anybody makes an attempt. And he was reporting to Robert Patrick, right?
What did you teach us? In an investigation, assumptions kill.
No, it was in an investigation. Details matter.
I didn't kill him.
Maybe both. Maybe both. But details do matter. I want that on a shirt, and I want... That's a hell of a lot of animal feed.
When I called Sanchez in Orozco's office, voicemail was full. That's a bad sign. So it might not be a bad time to get out of Dodge, considering Cocky Balboa here just knocked out a...
Check out my reactions to the entire Rocky franchise.
You're the reason we can't have nice things.
Fair. Very true from what I can gather so far. Bad luck and trouble. I think that was the full title. It went away too fast. I didn't even think to look for it in the first episode to see what the name of this book is.
Was it a car accident? No, he just kicked the car.
Oh no, it was this guy.
Then he pulled the cop out and he knocked his dick in the dirt. I'm telling you, this guy's a beast.
Oh no, maybe he's tailing the tail.
And don't fuck this up.
Understood.
I got the guys mixed up. One bald, one not. Bald guy, cop. Him, still up in the air.
I've got our solution.
Oh, is that? I forgot her name.
That was your undercover job.
Reacher? How'd you know I was undercover?
If you were on vacation, you would have checked in with your office periodically. So you had to be working undercover. Deep undercover. Where frequent check-ins aren't always possible.
God
Same
damn,
old
man.
Reacher. Stuck in Texas so long, I started to think I actually liked cowboy boots and high school football.
Still got your fake ID with you?
Yeah?
Good. Use it to rent the car.
What's with all the secrecy?
Neely O'Donnell and I have been flagged in the system. And I punched out a cop.
Of course you did.
Hey, there is no 1/10 now, man. Let's, we can make this happen now.
Make sure you get in.
SUV. I know. You need the headroom.
No, she remembers. Oh, look at that smirk. You don't get that too often from Richie boy.
See, I noticed that every time fuel went missing from the base, it was always after a specific flight. I mean, it's a minor detail, but in an investigation, details matter.
I like that.
Ah,
I'm
what?
gonna use it.
Mine is yours.
So,
Interesting. God, he used the shit out of that too. You need some royalties.
I don't know about you, but all this sleuthing's made me thirsty. I'll go celebrate. Will you buy me a drink?
I gotta keep working on these reports.
No.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
But again,
Oh. He wanted to, but he checked himself.
so numbers telling you a story?
Yeah, and it's a David Lynch film. It's totally incomprehensible.
What is with that David Lynch jab right there?
For all we know, Swan's out there too. And Sanchez. And Orozco.
That's so fucked up.
They rented a car under a fake name. They're headed towards Atlantic City, probably gonna try to find their missing buddies.
Good. All in the same place at once. When you get there, take them out.
Copy that.
Okay, well, there we go.
And bring in whoever you need. We'll cover the tab. I just want them dead by tomorrow.
All right, well, there we have it. He was tailing the tail for whoever this is. Jesus. God. Jump scared by his goddamn foot. Speaking of that, what is the pressure needed to cause an airbag to deploy? I've bumped into cars and stuff like that before, or been bumped into, and nothing, you know, nothing triggers.
Better days.
Am I the only one of us that doesn't have this photo?
Apparently.
Hard to hang a picture on your wall when you don't have walls.
You two stay here. Both look like cops.
What do you two look like?
Lady and the Tramp.
I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it worked.
Hey, this woman working today? For you?
Friends of Jorge Sanchez?
These guys say they're friends of Sanchez. Want to talk to Molina. Take him back to the office. Molina.
Oh, nice.
Take your shit and get out of here now.
I get that he's a different kind of guy, but our commanding officer buys used underwear.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Isn't that the girl from the photo?
Oh, shit.
What's going on, fellas?
You guys gotta stop coming around here messing with our friends.
Look, pal. You somehow got the...
God damn. Oh!
It's a good thing O'Donnell and I didn't go in. Something could have gone wrong.
Making friends, big fella?
I love this. It's more people to give him shit. I love it.
Ferdinand came in here asking for about a week ago.
Broad-shouldered, bald guy?
No, he had hair, scarred on his cheek. He wanted to know if Sanchez had left any kind of digital storage device with me.
Oh,
I knew what
well,
he was talking about.
that's our
I got a bad
giveaway.
vibe off the guy.
Do you know if Sanchez and Orozco had any recent contact with Calvin Franz or Tony Swan?
Actually, yeah, he was here a couple weeks ago. They hadn't seen each other in forever. I took a picture of him. We were working a case together. Sanchez told you that. Yeah. You tried asking Franz about this?
We can't.
Why not?
Someone threw him out of a helicopter.
What? Again, his bedside manner is non-existent.
Last time I saw Jorge, he was sitting on that stool right there. Got a call. Seemed important.
You say anything?
$650 at $100K each. No idea what he meant by that.
You're sure that's what he said?
I'm positive. You remember the last words someone who left said to you?
Well, that meant something to them, it seemed like.
We've got the numbers, we've got the New York plates. Maybe this isn't about someone with a grudge against...
Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. It's just another piece of the puzzle.
$650 at $100K, we're talking $65 million.
That's a lot of black chips.
Guess this whole thing could be tied to gaming.
I'm Ellie. I'll be your server. What can I get you?
The casino's director of security. Now, please.
That's got to be so odd.
Now, Sanchez and Orozco talk about you guys all.
Oh, hey!
Our books are on mark. We're not missing a penny.
What about your competitors?
You know, I can ask around, see if anyone knew what Sanchez and Orozco were working on. That might narrow it down for you.
While you're at it, run these names. See if any of them are registered at a hotel in town.
Fun, fun, fun.
Where are you guys staying?
Don't know yet.
Well, then please allow me.
We'll be fine at a motel.
Reacher? When someone offers to comp you a suite, just say yes.
Yeah, we'll have them send you up a park bench to sleep on.
I love this shit, dude. Ooh, woof. Look at this. A pool table? God damn. What is the price on this normally?
Donald and Neagley found the bar. Who was nuts? Long and packed.
The one thing he owns. And he duct tape it back together.
You're pregnant?
What? No, shit no.
No, she's engaged. What, you didn't know?
He doesn't know shit.
No. Didn't.
Oh, disappointment.
And, unsave the date.
What?
Oh! Cha-ching!
I mean, he's a decent man. I don't know, if you're gonna spend the rest of your life with somebody, don't you want to feel something more than comfort? I mean, don't you want to feel excitement, a little jolt of
interesting.
something when you see him?
Like a hobo, for example.
One day I was in a bar and someone plays Howlin' Wolf singing about trains going by in the night. That sounded like real freedom to me.
No.
Like Boxcar Willie?
Mostly I take buses or hitchhike.
Where do you eat?
I steal pie off windowsills. Diners. Had a great night's sleep in a hammock I spotted in some guy's backyard once till the sprinklers went off.
This is insane.
Any more questions?
Yeah, don't you ever get lonely?
Coming for her. Oh, look at that. Yeah, he does. Well, I always end up recording when I'm fucking starving. Good God. I mean, well, yeah, let's go.
Like someone took the sign as a personal challenge.
Doreen, I'm just warming up.
I'm gonna eat you out of business.
Congratulations, ma'am. You're having a very lucky night. Maybe you'd like to celebrate with a concert. If you hurry, you can actually catch a second half.
Interesting.
Fun.
And we know you're counting cards.
Which isn't illegal if you do it in your head.
That's why they were doing that. They're like, get the fuck off our table, please.
So the guy in the members only jacket. Looks like you would enjoy some 80s ladies.
Uh-oh. Why does he look like he was projected into the shot for some reason?
I mean, if tax money was spent efficiently, honestly, I mean, we could fix roads and bridges and schools. Like, we could help people who actually need help.
You should do it.
Startup costs are prohibitive.
First step's always the hardest.
Is that why? Back in the day, you and I never happened. First steps were the hardest.
Ooh, just right into it.
I was your boss. Wouldn't have been right.
Guess what? You're not a boss anymore.
It's pure Reacher. Direct, honest, and well-reasoned. So, can I ask you another question? What do you want to do about the two guys that are following us?
When'd you spot them?
Well, when we left the casino. Figured they saw us cashing out.
Nice.
Go.
Okay, there's got to be a warrant out for you in New York for hitting that cop. We open fire in a residential area, cops get called. You get locked up. Let's do this without guns.
Stealth takedowns.
Looks like they had the same idea. Need help with yours?
I'll manage.
I love their flirting, because that's what this is. Oh, great. He's choosing the battlefield. Yep. It's kind of like the bloody boots. No. Oh. That was my only shirt, you asshole. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Nice. Well, shit.
No ID. Let's search this asshole's car.
Well, that guy's gone.
Looks like someone did their homework.
Phone. Is it done?
Not in the way you expected.
You should know that this doesn't end well for you.
Then why are you the one that sounds scared?
Ooh.
Should have left one of them alive.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
They didn't give us much of a choice, did they?
You kind of had that one guy dead to rights. You didn't have to drown him in cement paste.
What are we gonna do about those bodies?
Well, you got a shit ton of concrete. Oh, God. Well, I mean, hey.
Want to get a beer?
Again, I love how they just take this shit in stride, man.
Looks like a piece of shrapnel bit me.
He could suck that out real quick. You know, if you got any still in there. Oh, I literally thought he was about to.
You don't have to be lonely tonight.
There it is. Finally, someone's speaking some sense. All the way in Denver now? Okay. And this guy again.
All 650 will be in the truck. You can track the shipment with a GPS locator I paired to this. There are at least 2 good ambush points marked on the route. Truck driver won't be harmed? Of course. I would never harm anyone.
Sure. Okay. We'll roll with that.
Morning, Dixon.
We need to talk to you about what happened last night.
Oh, the whole hotel heard what happened last night.
But when I was looking into things, Atlantic City PD told me that 2 more bodies have been discovered in upstate New York near where they found your other friend.
Oh.
Got a copy of the police report for you. Pretty easy to ID him with that.
God damn it.
When he joined the army, his sister was terrified he'd be killed with some disfiguring wounds. You never know what happened to him. Said his dog tags could be blown off. To calm her down, he got his name and service number tattooed across his back.
No.
No one using any of the names you gave me have checked into any of the hotels in town.
But the guy you're looking for too, like with the aliases, he's in Denver right now.
Where the hell are you going?
We're gonna need more guns.
Haha! Let's go. Let's fucking go. God, I love this. Like it again, like we got a lot of familiar elements, you know, with the way the case is being approached, the Reacherisms, as I'm gonna declare them right now, all that fun stuff. But like while we had like a tight-knit team here, this feels more ensemble-y. Because we're growing out our cast a little bit more, or at least our players that are kind of all interconnected. And they all, unlike before, are not strangers. They all know each other very intimately. And in some ways, not so much, you know, with Reacher having kind of removed himself from the equation for so many years. Everybody's got all these questions to poke and prod the bear about his lifestyle choices and all that, while they're all talking about their plans, what they've been into, what they got going on. He's just like, yeah, I just kind of gotta hop in a truck and go sleep in a backyard. You know, all of his little, you know, hobo stuff. Though it is like this like romanticized kind of dream to be able to do that and sustain and, you know, do it in a healthy manner. Whether he says it or admits it or whatever, I'm sure he's lonely. Even at the end of last season, you know, there was that parting advice that Finlay gave him about, you know, just like me and Roscoe, there are going to be other people out there who are willing to help you. So don't be afraid to reach out and don't be afraid to let people in. You know, he wouldn't have been able to do that without them. And like, this is kind of like a similar situation where all these people who are being targeted are close to him. He's probably more naturally going to feel even more necessary to stay guarded. And I'm just curious to see how those walls maybe start to peel down. And I think some of that has to do with his relationship with, I don't remember her name, with Dixon, you know, with that coming back into play from their past and their, well, her advances and his shooting down to those advances, just because for him, he just couldn't go through with that, you know, given his station, given her station and all that kind of thing. So like, it makes sense. But now, like she said, and like I said, all that's gone now. So there's no reason to hold back. So they did. They gave in, and he did not hold back. Because like they said, everybody in the hotel heard what was going on last night. But the police were tailing them, and then they had this other guy also tailing them. I thought they were one and the same, or at least maybe working for the same people, but that isn't true at this point that we've learned. And now they've got heat for assaulting that police officer. At the same time, this tale from whoever Robert Patrick is, whatever he's got cooking, why ever he's after them to begin with, we don't know any of that yet. And we just got 2 more confirmed kills from within the unit. You know, it was assumed up until this point because they couldn't be reached or found for the amount of time that this has all been going on and they've been gone. But we got confirmation that another 2 are in fact dead. Same thing as Franz. Same wounds, same patterns, same everything. It's pretty intense, man. You know, the whole thing with them in the construction yard was also a really creative fight with the way the tools that they used, the way Reacher kind of, you know, thought on his feet. And again, great place to hide some bodies, especially while there's fresh cement laying around. And yeah, there's a whole dossier on all the team members. But then, like, they have these list of numbers, which they still can't figure out what's going on. They have this list of names that are, as they say, aliases. We as the viewer at least know this guy who is now coming to the country is using one of those aliases. But he's all the way in Denver about to hijack a truck. For what purpose, for what end, and how is that related to what they were investigating and what's going on and what's getting them killed, and how's that related to Robert Patrick? And we don't know anything about him either, or why he wants Reacher and his team dead. We got that at least explicitly said out loud for us, that he wants Reacher's team dead. So it wasn't like this one little thing where I got the guys that were tailing people mixed up, and I thought maybe he was like CIA or FBI or something like that. It was like this kind of like intel gathering or watchdogging or whatever, versus him being the predator in this case. And then turns out that was in fact the case. So I don't know what to expect right now, man. But I'm loving the vibe. I'm loving the tone, because I like that, you know, everybody, the fun of the first season was a lot of people getting used to just how rough around the edges Reacher is, with him talking all that smack and, you know, the bickering and the kind of tough love or whatever that was going on between them. Here, everybody that is working with Reacher right now has literally worked with him before for their career. So like a vast amount of time that they have spent with one another. So just as much as he likes to talk shit, everybody in this group is more than willing and locked and loaded with enough stuff to quip back with themselves. It just shows how close they were. It shows how comfortable they are with one another. And it's just, again, it's nice seeing like him kind of be in a situation in which you can assume that he sees himself and the rest of the people he's working with as peers. So that's fun. It's a wholly different dynamic, while again, we're kind of doing some similar things all in all, but definitely a different feel all over. That's kind of all I got at the moment that I could think of. Nothing immediately is calling out to me at the moment that I'm maybe skipped over. Maybe it'll come to me after. I don't know. If I did forget anything, let me know in the comments. But guys, what did you think of this episode? How do you feel about the way things are panning out right now? So let me know. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Benny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, York Coruscant, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Cantrell, Eric Official, Amy Becca, Casey Wood, JoJo, and Scythe. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.